What are the different dialects of Iñupiaq? Deku Kuyanak Kuyana for your request. So I've marked up my map and I've pointed out a few important places. So to get started, just to situate ourselves, my name is Kalhun. I am originally from Norvik over here, grew up there my whole life, went away to college, and now I am a professor of Iñupiaq language over in Fairbanks over here. And some other significant places are Utqarvik, and we've got a couple rivers, the Noatak River, Kobuk River, and then there's Kotzebue over there, Nome over there, and I'll be explaining these lines. I messed up over here, so sorry about that. So to start, the first line that I want to point out is this one over here. I'm trying to make it more distinct. This is kind of where the two main dialects of Iñupiaq are really distinct from each other. So the northern dialects over here share a lot of similarities and characteristics, and then the Seward Peninsula dialects over here share a lot of characteristics, and the differences between these two groups is pretty significant. So to get started, these dialect regions share pretty much the same sounds. I have them written out here. And also the way that they say Iñupiaq is distinct. So in the Malimute dialect, which is the region that I'm from, we say Iñupiaq. And up in the North Slope, they say it more like Iñupiaq. And once we get to the Seward Peninsula region, we have these sounds. There we go. And also over, once we get to this region, they say Iñupiaq. And when I went to college and started learning more about the different dialects of Iñupiaq, whenever I heard people say Iñupiaq, I thought that they were saying it incorrectly, but I was the one who was incorrect. That's, how they say that word, because they don't have the nya, and that's one of the differences. There are certain sounds that exist in the northern dialects that don't exist in the Seward Peninsula dialects, and vice versa. And my area of expertise really is the northern dialects, because one, I come from the Malimute dialect region, and so I had lots of exposure to the dialect of my region, my home. And then when I went to college, I studied the North Slope Iñupiaq, and I've learned a lot about the Seward Peninsula dialects over the years, and I learn more, every single time I teach. So we could go on and on about the differences between all the dialects, and I'm trying to make this video not too long, so I'll kind of share what I know as I make videos throughout the days and the weeks and the months and the years. I'm going to put these aside. So sometimes words in these dialects stay the same, like the word for woman, ahnak, is the same pretty much everywhere you go, ahnak. But sometimes the words vary. For example, the word for dog in the North Slope is qimmiq. And then when we get to the Malimute region, we say qipmiq. And over in the Bering Strait region, or at least in King Island, they say qimugin. And over here, they say qimukti. And now I'll give an example with a verb. When you use the word for I am walking, since I've been talking about walking a lot. My dog just walked in here. In the North Slope, they say pisoktunga, I am walking. And then when we get over to a little farther south and to the west, they say pisuktunga. And then on the Kobuk River, we say pihuktunga. And then over in the Bering Strait area, the word is different. It's ahoy, ahoy. And then I'm not sure if what they say over here, if it's also besuk dunga. I forgot to look that up. I like to share what I know about different dialects, and I want to end this video with just a reminder that the Iñupiaq region is quite diverse. Even though we're all Iñupiaq, each region has their own way of speaking and way of living, and I think that should be acknowledged and honored. So I try to share what I know when I can, but I do tend to focus what I use in my videos on the Kobuk River dialect because that is my home and it is near and dear to my heart. Deku nalak ni kapnga. Thank you for listening to me.